It's not looking good in Mexico, y'all. It's not looking good in Mexico. Basically, the cartels have taken over, or really, they already had control. There's some Americans stuck there. Probably tourists from everywhere stuck there, to be honest. I don't think they're going to be targeted. As El Mencho, I believe his name was taken out. And the gangs are retaliating. The cartels are retaliating. Basically against the government. From what I see, it appears that they're running things. And you know, Trump said that about 3 or 4 months ago. I remember he made a statement, something along those lines. And basically, I guess it's true. Now, the elimination of El Mencho apparently was supported by the U.S. government, some people, U.S. government. And I think this is what's going to cause a problem for these cartels, and it may be the end of their influence in Mexico. I'm not saying they're going to completely disappear and go away completely. There's still gangs and things in the U.S. There will always be that. But I think their influence is going to significantly drop. Because if the U.S. is involved, I don't know if y'all recall Venezuela, how Maduro was just taken away. He's not there. It's a matter of whether the president is going to be okay with it. I know months ago she was saying things along the lines of, want to follow due process, we don't want to use violence. And I'm like, of course you don't want to use violence. But these people ain't playing. They're robbing people at gunpoint. They're talking about taking out civilians now. Talking about burning cars. They want control back. And if your government can't keep gangs in check, you don't have a country. So I do see, not something exactly like Venezuela going to happen, but I do see something happening between the U.S. and Mexico. I see something being resolved there. And my understanding is the people of Mexico don't like how things are going either, for the most part. I think they would welcome some U.S. support to deal with the issue. They are the U.S.'s neighbors, and it's causing a lot of problems for the U.S. as well as Mexico. Maybe that will bring the U.S. and Mexico closer by dealing with this problem. But if the gangs are going to be that brazen, they're asking for U.S. intervention. They're actually begging for it. It's not if, it's when. And I think the Mexican government would welcome it. Just my thoughts. I'm quite sure plenty of people will say crazy things in the comments and agree with me as well. There's plenty of people that agree as well. I'd like to know your thoughts, regardless of whether we agree or not. It's always much appreciated. Again, as always, I hope the end result is things get better for the Mexican people at the end of the day. And Americans as well. I hope both countries can benefit from basically taking the control away from these cartels. Hopefully that will be the end result of all this. But this is how it works in life. Things usually have to get terrible before they get better. It's the only time we as people decide to do something righteous. Because if it's bad and it's not changing anything, we let it slide. But when it interferes with your everyday life and you can't live and there's no progress, there's no growth for yourself, and there's no hope, that's when people tend to do things. That's when you start seeing unity, collaboration. Let's hope we see that.